Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Brony Crusaders. I'm Postscript.
And I'm Scarred Metal.
And we're here to cover Season 1, Episode 1 and 2, Friendship is Magic. Wow, this is a wonderful step into nostalgia, right back where it all started, a story penned by the almighty Fausticourt herself.
The first episode I really liked because of the small details and the great storyline, only getting better as the story arc continues.
Let's get right to it. The story opens with Twilight Sparkle, student to the ruling Princess Celestia in Canterlot. This adorable bookworm of ours is studying the histories of Equestria when she comes across a realization that they are on the verge of the return of Nightmare Moon, an evil that had once been banished to the moon 1,000 years ago. Upon her return, Nightmare Moon seeks to bring about eternal night.
However, Twilight instead is sent to Ponyville by Princess Celestia to oversee the Summer Sun celebration, where she is tasked by Princess Celestia to make new friends. Something she obviously doesn't seem to have an interest in right from the get-go. Upon arriving, she meets each of five ponies in turn: Applejack, Rainbow Dash, Rarity, Fluttershy, and the Pinkie Pie, each of which seem to be more than happy to make friends with the new arrival to town, while the feelings are not reciprocated.
At the celebration itself, Princess Celestia has mysteriously vanished, and in her place, Nightmare Moon stands before the population of Ponyville. Twilight's off to the library, followed by her 5 new friends, in search of information to the whereabouts of the Elements of Harmony, artifacts said to have defeated Nightmare Moon in the ancient past. It's discovered that when their last known whereabouts were in the castle ruins nearby, within the Everfree Forest.
On the way through the forest, each pony tagging along goes through a trial unknowingly given to them by Nightmare Moon, in which each of them showed to represent one of the previous mentioned elements of harmony: honesty, kindness, laughter, generosity, and loyalty. By using these 5 traits, the ponies solve problems in their path to the ruins. As they go through these trials, Twilight seems to be opening more to them as friends.
Once at the castle, the 5 known elements are found on a collection of pedestals, with the 6 hidden away. When Twilight seeks to activate them, Nightmare Moon whisks them in her way to a nearby tower, where Twilight attempts to confront the first villain of the series in a duel. Amongst their confrontation, Nightmare Moon shatters the elements of harmony into stone shards, and it's then we get to hear the other 5 coming through to Twilight's rescue.
Twilight proclaims to Nightmare Moon that the spirits of elements are within her newfound friends, and the shards come together to form new necklaces for the other 5. The 6th element is discovered to be magic, and the 6 of them unleash the power of rainbows, and the blast Nightmare Moon back to her former self of Princess Luna. Yay!
There's then a big celebration in town. Twilight's bummed out about having to leave her new friends, and the all-knowing Princess Celestia gives a smirk before she decrees Twilight to take up new residence in Ponyville in order to study the magic of friendship further. As they are introduced, the characters all get to shine a lot of their personalities forward, helping to really bring the audience along for the ride. Right from the start, Twilight is played out as a book nerd, someone with no interest in other ponies whatsoever, much to her dismay, as every pony else she meets during the episode seems intent on having an interest in her.
Applejack says when they meet that they love making new friends, and it looks like the rest of them are too, except Fluttershy, but she's quick to make friends with Spike instead.
I love how when Twilight's trying to bail on the Apple family, it's the puppy dog pout of Apple Bloom that guilt trips her into staying. Though why she stuffed herself to that kind of size is beyond me.
And then Twilight meets Rainbow Dash, and she's awesome!
An interesting thought here is, where were the Wonderbolts she was talking about that were supposed to be here for the celebrations? The episodes start the ball rolling with some well-integrated soft background music that helps to catch the feel of each moment in turn. I especially love the soft lore music while Twilight is in the library, and while she's talking about the myths of Nightmare Moon, we get to see the hourglass reflect the villain's face in place of a unicorn bust in the background, and even the music resonates with the looming threat.
And Derpy appears. Of course, everyone remembers that the pilot episode in Pinkie's party is where her legend began.
The lessons in this story arc are fairly straightforward. That friendship is magic, which is where we get the show title. Poor Twilight can't help but make friends once she finally gets herself outside of her own head, and come to find, it's awesome!
The other lesson is not to isolate yourself from others, because one day they may be the ones there to save your ass when you need it the most.
So the series' lore, characters, and adventures all start out here as a sign of things to come. Personally, I love this arc, and it sets a lot of the tone we'll be seeing in the other two parts throughout the series, at least on a staple level. It serves its purpose as a pilot to the series and then some, and the first time I saw it really left me looking forward to see what would come next. And that's the end of Season 1, Episode 1 and 2, Friendship is Magic. There's a lot to love about this season and these episodes, and it's a great springboard for both the writers of Studio B and the fandom as a whole, I think. What about you all?
I'm Scarred Metal.
And I'm Postscript, and we look forward to hearing from all of you.